listening to the Weigh-In podcast. I'm delighted to be joined today by the one and only Kaisy Khademi of joining us again. How you doing, Kaisy?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for having me again. Yeah, I'm great. Thank you.
No worries, man. So, Kaisy, man, we'll jump straight into it. You've got a big fight coming up, man. Big rematch fight against Ijaz Ahmed. Did you ever expect to be here with Ijaz again?
And we wanted the rematch straight away after the first one, because a lot of people that knows their boxing, they had me winning. I mean, it wasn't my best performance. It was one of my worst performances, but I still had myself winning by around 2 rounds. It was a close fight, but anyone knows boxing had me winning.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely agree. I watched it and I was surprised when the decision didn't go your way. Just for our audience's benefit, Ijaz Ahmed is 8-2. He's a very good fighter, very good domestic fighter. How's camp been for yourself this time for this rematch?
This camp has been really good because there's no lockdown. And I get to train with my strength conditioning properly, with my normal coach properly, with my technical coach properly. So I get to do everything in a camp that I normally do. I mean, last camp it was like 1 hour day training and my run. That's it. There was nothing else. Now we've had a full camp for this fight.
Yeah, you kind of touched on some stuff there. So you dropped a very close majority decision to Ijaz in February. What's going to be different this time? How do you see the fight being different, or how are you going to be different personally?
I know he can't hit hard. He never hurt me at one point, at no point. I just wasn't there mentally that day, due to a lot of other things happening. Look, I've learned a lot from that last fight. Go there, get the center of the ring, and go fight him. He ain't stronger than me. Like I said, I don't know. I was boxing as if I was injured. And the only time I've been boxing after my 5th professional fight, I was boxing like that because I had a hand injury. And but this time, I'm just gonna go there and give him a fight.
What do you think was down to that kind of? I heard you talk about this in the build-up. This kind of mental. I heard you describe it as softness in a previous interview. What do you think caused that mental softness? Last time you came on, you were talking a lot about your skills, and you have got a lot of boxing skills. Was you maybe focusing too much on the technical aspect and forgot about kind of to harden yourself for that toughness of a fight?
No, it wasn't even that. I mean, it was mainly because first of all, it was a training camp, and I was trying to think positive, saying, you know what, I'll go there and use my boxing skill to beat him because I didn't have a full camp for it. I trained an hour a day and running. That was about it. And we had still had stamina and all that, but it just, and mentally I thought that wasn't enough. That kind of got into me. Then on the day of the fight, there was a glove issues. Obviously the main event got called off. The co-main event got called off. The pressure went high on me, saying that so I was like, oh shit, everything's gonna be on me now. And that kind of like took me and introducing me into the fight. They introduced me as a nationally and away fighter. So if, like, for example, if you're a nationally away fighter, the judges always gonna think you're a nationally away fighter. They're gonna be biased against you, regardless.
Yeah.
They introduced me an Afghan boxer living in East Sam. That made me nationally and away fighter. That shouldn't have been done. But look, like I said, I've lived and I've learned from it. Those are the minor mistakes that what got into my head. Walking into that ring, I had no confidence. Walking in there after going there, starting slow. I thought that my confidence even went more. Getting caught with right hand and that. But still, as round went on, I still, even through my normal, like my worst performance, I was still tapping and I thought still was ahead. But anyway, look, that's in our past. We're walking towards the future, which is 28th August, and we're coming to fight and give a proper fight.
I think that's it. I don't think people realize like how much a mental game and how much boxing is about preparation. With the COVID knocking out already, you're already having that mental battle with yourself. And then, like you say, that card was insane. It just lost a lot of people because of COVID. I think, and injuries.
True. I mean, we had like 4 or 5 fights set up for it. Like, we was scheduled like 4 times, 5 times. The fight was because of the coronavirus. The fight got set a date, then rescheduled, then another date, then rescheduled. Then when we didn't have a date on November, I got tested positive. So I was like, shit, this fight's never gonna happen. My mind, the day of the fight, I thought, you know what? Because I went to the bubble one day before the fight got tested positive. I'm like, is this fight? And mentally, I wasn't expecting it to happen. And obviously all the co-main event falling off, and it put extra pressure added on me. But look, like I said, that's just no excuse. He came in out better that night. he performed better. But look, 28 August, I'm gonna come, get my W.
Nice, nice. What have you noticed about your mentality, sort of? Because in that first fight, you were a heavy favorite. I feel like you were a heavy favorite going into that fight. You were the champion. You had the WBO sanctioned title. You had an IBF sanctioned title. What have you noticed about sort of coming to this ring as a challenger almost to Ijaz, trying to get that W back? What have you noticed about how that affected your training,
No,
mentality into the fight?
no. I mean, look, I'm not even worried about the build. I'm not worried about the pressure now. I've took a L. I've took a loss. I think my pressure's fallen off because I've had an L. I took my first loss. Having no loss has more pressure because you want to perform always better. It's staying undefeated and all that. But I've had my first loss and I'm just coming to fight now. It's all about the fight now. So, yeah, I think. I mean, I was the favorite to win, but not in judges' eye. The judges, I was an away fighter. I don't know why they did that. I mean, in every corner they were just showing highlight of him, like as if there was just dumbness going on. But look, you live and you learn from it, and I've learned from it. Like I said, that's in the past. In the future, we definitely come into to
100. This fight's for the British title, which is like obviously a very prestigious title that anyone would love to win, and any fight fan looking upwards, it's a very prestigious title. The last time the WBO and IBF sort of sanctioned titles were on the line, where have those titles gone?
I mean, look, he didn't want to put the titles on the line because he knew that he got lucky. It's like he hit lottery when he got the win against me. That's why he's not confident enough. Usually you're meant to defend the titles every 6 months in order for you to go up the ranking, unless there's a COVID pandemic or unless you got an injury. Originally you're meant to defend every 6 months in order for you to go up ranking. So anyway, we asked him. He goes, no, titles. And I was like, why is title on the line? And you feeling confident about yourself? He goes, no. So he was talking about like even during the press conference, him and his team were talking about light work. I'm like, all right, I'll show you light work now. I mean, if you're light work, you should just put all the titles on the line, win up the ranking. The WBO and IBF thing would not put pressure on you lot to fight again quickly, because obviously it costs money and you need someone like Frank Warren to pay the sanction fee for it in order for you to defend it. So if you lose against me, they're more likely to strip him off anyway.
Yeah. Do you sense confidence issues there? Is that something that you would do? It's a bit of a strange thing to do, to go, well, I'll fight this guy, but I'm not going to go all in and put my titles there. Do you sense confidence issues there from him?
Sorry.
Do you sense confidence issues from him? Because it seems like a strange thing to do, to say you'll fight someone, but then not go all in and put everything on the line. Do you see what I mean? So
of course. He knew that I was going through rough times anyway. And like I said, he came in confident the last fight. He had nothing to lose. He had everything to win in that fight. And, there was nothing really pressure on him, where there was a lot of pressure on me. All of a sudden, my first BT live became a main event. All the pressure came on me. And his performance, got him the W at the end of the day. And now he knows that I have nothing to lose. I'm coming to fight, and he has everything. He has to impress everyone that he needs to win again. So there's going to be a lot of pressure on him mentally. So that's the reason he did not put the other title. They believe that, even if they lose, so they're already thinking about losing, because they believe if they lose to me, they're still a champion of the other two belts. You know what I'm saying? That's what they believe. That's what they think. They already believe that they're going to lose. That's why they didn't put the other two title on the line. So that tells me they're not confident enough. No way.
It does seem that way. It does seem very strange. Coming away from your fight, we had the Olympics this summer, and it was an incredible performance from Galal Yafai, who's a flyweight who won gold at the Olympics for Team GB. Have you seen him box? Did you see him box at the Olympics at all? Obviously you're a business.
I watched I watched his fight. I was really happy for him to win. I mean, especially bringing a gold to UK, it means a lot. So I mean, a boxer going there winning a gold, I'm happy. I'm happy for one of our people from here getting a gold medal, and he put up excellent performance. He kept a high pressure, and he beat the best there, and he showed the world that English boxing is there. Like, it was I think second. I think USA, was it USA first, then England second, like highest medal in boxing. So we're there, like.
It was a tremendous performance all around. I think you're right. Is that something you say is his main skill set? His pressure punching, is that something that you say is his main strength?
I mean, his brothers are all great skill fighters, so I wouldn't just say he's a pressure fighter. I think he's got a lot of skill as well. Obviously, once he transit to pros, I think a lot of skill will come from him. A lot of skill will be shown from him. But he's a very high pedigree boxer. I mean, he's boxing all his life, so I'm glad he's got the gold. He deserved it, and I'm glad for every boxer from UK going there trying to win the medal, and I fully supported them.
No, definitely. So we talked earlier about you had your first loss professionally this year at the Olympics. We had BenWhittaker, who was he won a silver medal for Team GB, which is an incredible achievement. But him being the competitor that he is, when it came down to losing he lost his gold medal, what he felt, and when it was on the podium, he didn't wear the silver medal. He took it off and put it in his pocket, and he refused to wear it. Can you give us an insight into what it's like to lose at the top level? You lost at a very high level in sport. Can you relate to that at all? And how did you handle your loss?
Yeah, I mean, it hurts, man. I mean, obviously, I believe he worked a lot harder, and he wanted the gold. And the Olympic is one of the highest amateur competition there, and you're facing one of the best fighters out there. And yeah, I mean, but I understand he was frustrated. But I'm still happy. Still walked out with a silver medal. It's a medal at the end of the day. Bronze, silver, gold, still a medal, and it's second at the end of the day. I'm happy for him, and I'm sure he's gonna get. Once he goes to pro, a lot of better deals gonna come for him, and you go up and become world champion. I believe.
Well, he was spotted at Eddie Hearn's fight camp last night, strolling around with Eddie Hearn. So I'm sure he'll be fine.
I see him. Yeah, I was watching the last night's show. He's like I said, he's a great talent. He's a high pedigree amateur fighter, and they're gonna sign him, and bringing him a silver medal. It's not easy bringing any medal from Olympic. It's very hard because you got all national fighters, the best national fighters coming and competing in the Olympics. So him getting any medal is it's credible, and you have to give him credit to him. So well done to him, and I believe he will be a world champion.
Yeah, definitely. He's a very talented guy. Yeah. So you're on the same card as a tasty grudge match between Ennis Brown and Sam Maxwell. How do you see that fight going?
I know they're both great fighter. I mean, Sam is skillful, got high pedigree, but so is really, I don't know. I mean, I'm just so focused on my fight. Like, I'm just gonna go there, get my job done, and I'm gonna be on first anyway, 7:00. So which is good in a way because I just don't want too much pressure on me. Go there, get the job done, and come back home. That's a plan. But yeah, I mean, the card is great. There's 3 British title fight. Anthony Yarde fightting. Henry Haney or something like that. He's fighting. Got a huge crowd. So
the card is great. It's my card of the throughout August. It's my domestic card. I think it's better than any of the fight camp cards for me personally. So it's a real top card. There was a bit of shoving at the thing. Have you ever been pushed at a weigh-in or a press conference, Kaisy? And
I have been in an unlicensed boxing match, and it got really serious, and but look, I mean, it's that is very tense. When you face up, it's very tense. Like when I'm there, last time I was very soft, and I felt like they played the mind game of being too nice and got me nice. They were saying hello to me every day on Instagram, and then I just kind of thought, let me just be nice. I was softened by my mother's death. May she rest in peace. It kind of. I was more like I was just softened. I don't know. After losing my mom, I was kind of soft, and I was very soft, and I didn't thought I had the anger in me, all that. But look, we're here now, and I'm back fighting. Like I said, my sparrings are great. If anyone knows my sparring partners, you can ask them how my camp has been and what kind of plan I'm coming with. I mean, it's crazy. So I just can't wait for the 28th. I'm coming for my W, and I'm coming to hurt someone. That's the plan.
That's good stuff, man. Your fight, so Kaisey's fight's going to be on the 28th of August in what is now hotly anticipated rematch, man. So for anyone who's not seen you fight, Kaisy, what can they expect to see on the 28th? And anyone that has seen you fight, like myself, and is really looking forward to it, what message would you have for those people as well?
I just want everyone to tune in, and the whole show is a great show, and I'm going to put a great performance on. That's my plan this time. That's it, and I'm coming to put a great performance and get my win back.
Yeah, it's all about the W this time. British title, obviously. What would it mean to you to win that? You've had an incredible journey from where you come from people have heard the story. You said it on our channel before. Link to that. We'll put a link to that in the description. What does it mean to to get that back, get that W over Ijaz, but also win a British title and put yourself back?
I mean, the British title is a huge belt. Don't get me wrong; it's higher ranked than the WBO and IBF European. But look, I'm not focused for the belt at the moment. Nothing. I'm just focused to get my win, and I'm just focused to go. And that's just an extra reward that will come with it. But I'm just so focused to go there and get my W.
All right, so good to hear, man. Right, good luck for the 28th, man. I know you're going to smash this one. You're going to bring it back. You look focused. You've just come from 12 rounds. You're ready, man. Thanks for coming on the show, man. Thanks for the time. People, please follow, rate, subscribe. Follow Kaisy on Instagram and all the socials. You know how to find him. Just Google. We don't have to link to stuff. Kaisy, thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. Goodbye.
Thank you for having me, guys, and God bless you guys. Yeah.